best spider cards? Nobody cares about the best spider cards. Okay, next list. What are the best generic burn cards? Just Desserts. Gift card, my guy. Sparks. You guys are crazy. You know that? Okay, so which cards are the best burn cards? 1 second. Tier list title. Best generic burn cards. Okay, so we have Time Lord. Which is the Time Lord that cuts your opponent's life points in half? I forget which one he is. Is it Michion? How about Sandion? We have Lazion, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Where's Michion? How do you spell Michion? Here he is. Did he go in? Or did I put on 2 Sandions? Sandion is spell speed 4? Is it? I don't think so. Cannon Soldier? No. Gravedigger's Trap Hole? Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Whoa. The Magic of Cylinder, Red Eyes Xyz monster. Red Eyes Black Metal Flare Dragon. Is that not what it's called? Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. No, that's not what it's called either. Flare Metal Dragon? Why do Red Eyes have a whole bunch of stupid names? There. Lava Golem. Okie dokie. Ring of Destruction. Ooh, Ring of Destruction is real nice. Should also add my boy, the Blazing Mirror Force. Did someone just redeem Refrigerator? Okay, Shadow Tune. No, that's not generic. Super Dreadnought Railcranon Gustav Max. Sure. Gaga Cowboy. All right. Okay. Gaga Cowboy. Gaga Cowboy. Wow, there's a lot of Gaga cards. DD Dynamite. DD Dynamite's not generic. Do cards like Mass Driver count as generic burn cards? No. The Stalos. It kind of counts. The Tyrant Neptune? No. Wave Motion Cannon? Yeah, that works. Wave Motion... Oops, I said a bad word. I meant to say freaking heck. Cauldron of the Old Man? Yeah. Old Man. Cauldrons of the Old Man. Evil Thorn? Evil Thorn technically has a burn effect. In the same way Thestalos does. Nurse Reaction? No, that's not generic. That's a deck. Chain Strike, Magic Cylinder, Black Ship of Corn, Dark Strike Fighter. We can add Chain Strike. Not super generic, but it works. What was the other one? Magic Cylinder. Do I have Magic Cylinder on here? I do not. Okay, I'll add it just so I can put it in F tier. Black Ship of Corn. Black Ship of Corn kind of sucks. Dice Jar. That's not generic though. That's a gamble effect. Gamble effects are not allowed. Did you add Ceasefire yet? No, I forgot. There's a card called Forced Ceasefire. Is that the one that negates trap effects? Forced Ceasefire? Yeah, it is. Secret Blast? Okay. Inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each life point they have. Hidden Barrel, Contract with Dawn Thousands. Is that even a burn card? The Dark Room of Nightmares. That one requires other burn cards, so it's not generic. No Ghost Mourner. Ghost Mourn. Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. That's technically a burn card, all right. Just Desserts. I'll add it. Just Desserts. Oh, Desserts has 2 S's in it. 1 S is Desert. Secret. Is it called Secret Barrel? Yeah. Okay. Giant Meteor of Destruction. Reflect Bounder. Jigen Bakudan. No. Bad Luck Blast. Did I have Bad Luck Blast on here? No, I don't think I do. I have the better one. Reversal Quiz? No. Berserker Soul? No. Marshmallow Magical Explosion? No. Dark Snake Syndrome? No. Loop of Destruction. Remember, we're looking for good cards. You guys are suggesting not good cards. Abaki? Giant Germ, Big Hero Behind the Door? That's the opposite. Full Salvo? That's a bad card. Aqua Dolphin? No. It technically has burn damage, I guess. But I don't really want to add it in just because it technically has burn damage. I already have a couple in here that are in here because they technically have burn damage. Fuma Shurkurin? No. Where Art Thou is self-burn damage. Sparks? You're right. That way we have a real... Lapis Lazuli Gemini, that is not generic at all. Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon? That's basically Flare Metal Dragon, but harder to bring out, isn't it? What are Gravity Dragon's requirements? That's the freaking ritual monster, isn't it? Yeah. No. Mystic Mine? No. OG Giant Germ? Giant Germ isn't good. But yeah, it was good back in the day. We're talking about modern cards. Fire Princess? No. So Sparks is good? No, Sparks is terrible. We're gonna use it as a marker for F tier. Okay, so Sparks in F tier. Secret Barrel, put that in B tier. Just Desserts, B tier. Ghost Mourner, we'll put that in C tier. Secret Blast is probably A tier. Ceasefire is A tier. Magic Cylinder, we'll put that in C tier. Chain Strike is S tier. Evil Thorn is technically burn damage. We'll put it at E. Poison of Old Man is S. Wave Motion Cannon is S. Thestalos, technically burn damage. Gagaga Cowboy, its burn potential isn't good, but the card itself was good. So it's not S, because its burn damage is actually kind of bad. So maybe A or B tier, just because the card itself was so good. But its burn damage is less than these ones. I should probably put it in C with like niche. Gustav has good burn damage, but it's not generic. So I'll put it in C. Blazing Mirror Force, A tier. Ring of Destruction, A tier. Lava Golem, I'll put this in B tier. Flared Metal Dragon, not generic enough, so I'll put it in D tier. Gravedigger, S tier. Oh, this card's good. All right, so this is the one that halves life points. Is it? Yeah, this is the have your life points card. Let's see here. Yeah, it's either, I think it's S tier, and then this one deals 2,000 damage. This one's probably A tier. Gustav C. Gustav B? Sure, we can put him in B tier. He's really good. But Wave Motion Cannon takes forever to charge? Sure, it does, but if you just floodgate your opponent, you win. Same with Poison of the Old Man. You think I should put those in A tier? Crazy Box always rolls a 1. That's true. Give your opponent Crazy Box and have them roll a 1, and you have their life points. Spell Shattering Arrow. You have Cauldron of Old Man, but what about Poison of the Old Man? Poison of Old Man sucks. It's terrible. Volcasaur? Nobody plays level 5 monsters, though. Whereas you actually see this card more often because Eldritch can go into it. What about Fairy Wind? Let me look up Fairy Wind. I'm pretty sure I know what Fairy Wind does, and it's not good. Destroy as many faceless spell traps in the field as possible, except this card, and if you do, each player takes damage equal to total number destroyed by 300. Yeah, that's not very good, because it only destroys face-up cards. That's a great well, it's not a great anti-floodgate deck, because it's a trap card. You still gotta wait a turn. Stealth Bird? No. Self-Destruct Ant? Self-Destruct Ant. Oh, there's a lot of ant cards. Each player takes 1,000 damage. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. You can only use each of these effects once per turn. I just realized that card deals 2,000 points of damage. Whoa, that's good. Whoa, holy hell. That's 2,000 points of damage if it's destroyed and flipped face up, which never happens. C tier. Tremendous Fire is garbage. In order for a singular card to be worth playing, it has to deal at least 1,600 points of damage. Let's do the math. 1,600 times the opening 5 cards is 8,000 exactly. If it can't do at least 1,600 points of damage, it's not worth playing for its burn potential. That's the threshold. Tremendous Fire only deals 1,000 points of damage. It's garbage. What about Chain Energy? That could be on the list. Okay, Chain Energy, pay 500 life points. If you get the effect off 4 times, then it's worth it. You might actually get the effect off 4 times, though. I'll put it in B tier. Trickstars disagree. Trickstars gain advantage and also deal burn damage, so they don't really fit the formula of generic burn cards. So like this card right here halves your opponent's life points, which can deal 4,000 points of damage. This card deals 2,000 points of damage, so they both clear the threshold of 1,600 damage. Basically, all the cards in A and S tier can clear the threshold of 1,600 points of damage by themselves. Dice Jar is gamble-based, which means it's bad. Anything with gambling is bad. We're looking at real good cards, not cards I would play in a deck. If 1,600 thresholds, why is Evil Thorn on the list? Evil Thorn is on the list to just show we have cards that technically deal burn damage and are good. That's why they're all the way at the bottom. They're not at F tier because they're still better than Sparks. Photon Blast. Does Photon Blast deal 1,600 points of damage? And is it generic? Photon, I don't see Photon. Is that a real card? Blasting the Ruins? Yeah, Blasting the Ruins counts, but it's not really generic because it requires 30 cards in your grave. Are you kidding me? How is Sparks on the list? Sparks is on the list just as a signifier to show a really bad card. Hungry Bargar. I mean, if you want, I can put something else then. I just gotta look up how to spell this correctly. Uh-oh, this is the uncensored version. There, we'll put this one on the list so we can show you guys what a bad card is. And remove sparks. There, now you guys could probably get a better thing of what's on here. Isn't Flare Metal insane because it's 500 each time, but not rely on your opponent's actions and other cards? It just needs your opponent to play if he doesn't lose anyway. Yeah, Flare, that's why he's on the list. However, he's not easy to go into. It is a generic rank 7 monster, but there's not a lot of level 7 monsters that see competitive play or generic play. So you can't go into it as easily as something like Cowboy or Gustav Max. Gustav Max really isn't that easy to go into, but there are a surprising number of really good generic level 10 monsters in the game, i.e. Eldritch. Slash Draw, no, not generic. You have to build your deck around it, and you need 2 copies of it. Ectoplasmer. Is Dimension Wall on the list? It's basically a better Magic Cylinder because it doesn't target. The reason Magic Cylinder is bad is not because it targets. In fact, that rarely matters. It's because it's a battle trap. You can't use it until your opponent declares an attack, and all it does is stop 1 attack. Whereas Blazing Mirror Force is also not very good, but it is much better because it actually impacts the field if you're able to act. Blazing Mirror Force is like, yes, if I get this off, I get a whole bunch of advantage off of it. Magic Cylinder is like, yes, if I get this off, I get to inconvenience my opponent. Like, one of them just has a much better payoff than the other. Magic Cylinder's tech versus Numerons and Grenmaju? I don't believe that, because Grenmaju decks are really good at popping back row. Van Dogelen, the Dark Dragon Lord? Nah, that card's... I love that card, but it doesn't fit on this list. The Curse of Darkness. Let me see this. Oh... Each time a spell card is activated, immediately after it resolves, that player takes 1,000 big damage? I mean, there's some decks that don't really use spell cards, though. But that is a lot of damage. I'll add it to the list. If you get that off twice, then it pays for itself. Okay, Curse of Darkness. I'm just using this as a base. All right, and I'll put it in D tier next to Flare Metal Dragon. Catapult Turtle? Catapult Turtle sucks after its errata. The Queen of Thorns? No, isn't that the level 7 synchro monster? Volcanic Queen? No, Volcanic Queen sucks. Is this waiting room for MD maintenance? Yeah, pretty much. Also, I need to make videos, and you guys are helping with research. So these are gonna be videos. All right. Life Equalizer? Life Equalizer is a really good burn card for reals, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Mega Thestalos. Like, think of it this way. Like, if I were building a deck, and I was like, I just want to deal burn damage to my opponent, but I don't want to play a pre-established burn deck, and I want to see some burn cards I might be able to tack into this, then I would look at this video and be like, oh, okay, I could probably use some of these. That's what I'm looking for. So chances are, I probably wouldn't include Chain Strike or these 3 cards, even though I have them in S tier, but I might include these 2, or the ones in A tier, or maybe the ones in B tier, maybe the ones in C tier. I don't know. I might put Ant on the list. He's an interesting card to talk about. Top 10 worst erratums? 690 people. Is that Pog champ? Oh, 69. Yugioh Friendship? No. Contract with Dawn Thousands. Let me read this card. I'm pretty sure I know what it does, but I might be misremembering it. Ooh, what's this? Nope, I know what it is. When this card is activated, both players lose 1,000 life points, and then they both draw a card. Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. Chain Burst, especially for annoying Eldritch. Chain Burst. Each time a trap card is activated, that player takes 1,000 damage immediately after it resolves. Yeah, I guess that could be mentioned with Curse of Darkness. All right, let's add this to the list. I'll put it right next to the Curse of Darkness. It's basically the same thing. Bye-bye damage. What does that do? During damage calculation, if your monster is attacked, your battling monster cannot be destroyed that battle. Also, if you take damage from that battle, your opponent takes effect damage equal to double the amount. You can only use this effect to bye-bye damage once per turn. Holy hell. If you stop something like a kaiju, you could deal 6,000 points of damage to your opponent with bye-bye damage. Bye-bye damage. Let's add this to the list. I didn't even know this card existed until now. I'll put this card in A tier. Blast Sphere? No. Blast Sphere does fit the list, for sure, but I don't think it's good. Gravekeeper Vassal? No. Mask of Dispel? No, Mask of Dispel is not good. Cannon Soldier is not generic. It requires very specific FTK decks to be usable. I mean, technically Cannon Soldier is generic. It's just not used generically and can never be used generically. Ukazi and Hinotamas? Those cards, are they better than Tremendous Fire, which is at F tier? Restructure Revolution? I don't like that card. It's technically better than Tremendous Fire. That's all it got going for it. But only if your opponent has 6 cards in their hand. Trap Hole of Spikes? That's like a worse Blazing Mirror Force. Volcasaurus is a good burn card, but nobody goes into rank 5s. Sky Palace Grand Gardalia die? Oh, the one that deals 1000 burn damage. That card sucks. Technically, Imperial Order can burn yourself. We're not looking for cards that burn yourself. Parasite does 1000 big damage. He's cracked, bro. Absolutely insane. He was actually in Duel Links. That was a really good one. In Duel Links, that was a fourth of their life points. It's like 2000 points of damage. Zoma the Spirit? Zoma fits. Zoma is like a magic cylinder on legs. It at least has a body attached to it. It's slightly better than Magic Cylinder. We'll put it in B tier. Zoma's kind of bad though. It is. Final Countdown does 8,000 points of burn damage. It does not. What about the gift card combo? That's a combo, not a singular generic card. Volcanic Scatter Shot. I'm gonna put Ant up here in B tier as well. And then I'll move this card down to C, Zoma down to C. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay, Nightmare Wheel. No, that card's garbage. Troll. Oh, Toll. No, Toll's not very good. Paying 500 when you attack. Garbage card. Golden Castle. Golden Castle is only a burn card against people who can't read. That's every Yu-Gi-Oh player. Dude, I remember when Golden Castle Stromberg was first added to Duel Links. I got a lot of free wins by people who just attacked into it. Volcanic Counter, that's only a burn card in Volcanic decks. Nobody's playing Volcanic Counter. A Gaga Cowboy is on here because you don't have to play him in your main deck. An effect which deals burn damage from an extra deck monster is infinitely more valuable than one from a main deck. Sparks? Is Sparks better than Tremendous Fire? I don't think so. Misfortune? Misfortune... No, you have to play high attack monsters, right? No, wait, Misfortune's... Your opponent has to play a high attack monster. So if you give your opponent a Kaiju... No, none of the Kaijus have 3,400 attack. They don't clear the threshold. There are ones with 3,300 attack. They're very close. Earthbound Immortal Asla Piscu is not generic. Dark Sanctuary? Oh, I love that card. But no, it's not a good burn card. I'll put it on the list either way. There it is. It wasn't loading for me. Dark Sanctuary. Okay, I'll put this down in D tier with all the other garbage. Thunder Crash. No, garbage card. Blaze Phoenix, the Burning Bombardment Bird. That card is not generic. It is an excellent burn card though, that's for sure. All right, I think this list is good to go. I can't think of any other generic cards. You guys gave me some good suggestions, but I'm just seeing a whole bunch of repeats and meme suggestions. So, we'll end it here. List of generic burn cards. Excellent. Let's go over to the spider room. Let me turn on the spider. It just takes a second to turn on the spider. Hello there, spider. Wait, 1 second. What are you doing in Discord?
I joined by accident, I think.
What? I can't hear you.
I joined by accident, I think.
Oh. Well, I was just turning on the spider because I'm on stream right now.
Oh, well, hello, stream.
So I pulled you in. Hello there, stream. Currently, we're doing tier list in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Master Duel is down.
Oh, the tier list.
We were doing one on burn cards. Tell me, what is the best burn card in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Red Eyes Slash Dragon.
No, we put Red Eyes Flare Dragon in D tier, unfortunately.
Red Eyes Archfiend? Great Archfiend, is that the one?
No, none of the Red Eyes cards. Red Eyes suck. Nobody plays Red Eyes.
What about Man-Eater Trap? He's burn, isn't he?
Who?
Isn't that burn? Man-Eater Bug. Man-Eater Bug. That's
No, you're stupid. Okay,
is
goodbye.